Folks, I didn't publish any video in the past month or so because I was not doing well. Now that I'm feeling better, I thought I'll publish a video on two important topics. One is, I'm sure that you are all aware of it, especially those who are in India, Indo-Pakistan war. It has been going on, probably I'm sure that you know, ever since the partition took place in 1947. I was born in 1945. 1945 seems to have been a very important year. That's the year the World War II ended. Hiroshima bombing took place. United Nations was created, and so on and so on. Anyway, that's not the topic that I want to talk to you today. It came to my mind. Okay. One is not only the Indo-Pakistan war, but also Israel-Palestinian war. The Ukraine-Russia war is recent, but it's all the same type. Why is it that for the past almost 80 years or so, Indo-Pakistan war is going on, especially on Kashmir? Did you think about it? Is there any? I'm sure that most of the Maharishis, Rishis, Gurus, Sadgurus, Bhagavans, Maharajas, Babas, so many people were aware of or were there when the continuous conflict between Pakistan and India has been going on. Is there anybody who suggested a viable solution, a solution which will work? Maybe very difficult to achieve, but is there anybody who suggested that? Why is it? Why is it that nobody has suggested? If they have suggested, why the problem has not been solved? The problem has been too fundamental, folks. Too fundamental. But that is something which I have been talking about for a long time. Ever since I started publishing my videos, even before with my friends. Division. India is, though it calls the Bharat, and it accommodates Christians, Sikhs, Jains, Muslims, Hindus, lots of other religions, small religions, mainly Hindus. And Pakistan is basically a Muslim country. That's what I understand. I don't know what's going on inside Pakistan. Maybe there are various versions of Muslim Islamism and so on. Anyway, the Kashmir problem has been going on for almost like 80 years, ever since India got independent. India and Pakistan got independence in 1947 because of India's predominant attachment. I'm not saying it is the only attachment, predominant attachment to Hinduism and Islam is Muslims, that is Pakistan's predominant attachment is to Islam. Two religions. If both of them, at least if one of them is really real God, if they are praying to a real God, how come that God didn't solve this problem. Is there any God up there who will solve all this problem? I've been saying there is no such God. The only divine entities in this universe, in the human universe, are human beings, animals, plants, and all the mountains and things like that. This is all there. This is the universe. The most intelligent beings, so called intelligent beings, are humanity. And they have their own mind, their body. But there is a division, religious division. As long as the religious difference exists, Kashmir belongs to Hindus or more Islam, Muslims. Who will decide this? How will they decide? They are unable to decide. The recent war recently it erupted. I don't know how to go to the reason. Of course, Hindus will say, and the Indians will say, it's all because of Pakistan. The Pakistanis will say, it's all because of Hindus. They have been denying our land for almost 80 years. That's what they will say. And Hindus or the Indians will say the same thing. The issue is with the Kashmir. There's a part of it ruled by India, part of it is ruled by Pakistanis. Why is it that nobody, no Guru, no Maharaj, no Bhagwans, no Maharishis is able to suggest, at least suggest a solution? Has anybody suggested the solution? No. I've been saying this for a long time. Folks, we are all, the whole humanity is divine. It is the offshoot, or we don't have to go into details. I've been saying this for a long time. It is the dream of one unknown, undefinable, everlasting, eternal unknown. Eternal unknown is just name that I have given for reasons, like it is always there. It can never be known by anyone because there is no one beyond that one. And it does not have in its own state, it does not have any instrument. This instrument business I'm going to be talking the second part of this video. It's also important. Unless and otherwise, people give away their religion, their attachment to the country. It's my country. It's your ego, folks. You might have renounced everything, but you might not have renounced your God, Brahman, Paramatma, Allah, Yahweh, Jewish God, Christian God, Father, Son of God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Buddhists, and so on and so on. Allah. Till all the attachment to all these gods vanish. You may ask why. Because you were all created when you were born. You never had a religion. You never had any attachment to any of your country, to your language, to your tradition. But the society has put all these divisions on you, and then you are living as divided beings. As long as these divisions exist, there will be always fight. The fight is going to be more and more severe because people have been inventing modern technologies. They will come to know exactly what is going on in the other part of the world. They will immediately erupt, fight, try to kill. They will not allow immigration. They will doubt, and so on, so on. So bottom line of the first part of this video is, till you, the whole humanity, renounces their attachment to their religion, country, race, etc., etc., the fight will go on. In other words, you have to be the divine beings that were created, just like children. I have been saying this for quite some time. Till you realize that, till the humanity, whole humanity realizes that, at least majority of the people realizes and go in that direction, there will be fight. There will be severe wars. People will be killed. In Palestinian Israel, a whole generation of Palestinians have been killed. Small children, innocent mothers, they all have been killed. There is not even medical facilities to treat them properly. I'm not saying who is at fault, but I do not take sides. As I said, I do not belong to any religion, any country, though I live in United States. Just for the sake of citizenship, I'm there, but I don't have any attachment to America, United States, to any country, India, where I was born. Nothing. No race, no attachment to my language, my mother tongue. Absolutely nothing. I'm not a Tamilian. I speak Tamil. I speak English fairly well, though not like the American man, woman, or British man or woman. I speak English that you can understand. But I do not belong to anything. I realized all these things are mere illusions. That's what the Hindus say. Whole thing is illusion. That's what I'm going to be talking about in the second part. But to end the first part of this video, till you realize this very point that I've been talking about, all divisions, the fight will go on. Nobody can solve this problem. Okay, now let's go to the second part. I've been saying this for quite some time. In fact, in the video, there is one simple truth that will liberate you. In that video, I said very clearly, lots of people, even those who have been watching this for a long time with me, they are in WhatsApp connection with me. They have been talking to me, but still they made a mistake. They didn't understand. How come? I've been saying this very, very clearly, that you view your five senses as senses, like eye, touch sense, smell, hearing, taste, etc., etc. Five senses. I view them as five instruments. This concept of instrument is very important. Scientists have telescope. They look through their eyes. They put the telescope in their eye, and then they watch. And what they see is very different from without a telescope. The same way, microscope. Take the electron microscope. The microscopes are normally the people, when you go for a blood test, they use to find out whether you have bacteria or not in your blood. It's a microscope. Suppose when they put down this entirely two eyes, what they see is very, very different from what they see without that microscope. The same way, if they use the electron microscope, they will see atoms. Powerful microscope, electron microscope, they will see atoms, electrons, protons, neutrons, etc., etc. Even still more powerful, they will see more fundamental particles. And they will see everything, everywhere. What you think as your body will look all the atoms and electrons and protons moving around all over. Which one of them is you? In the same way, suppose you don't have the hearing sense operating. It is because you have the hearing sense you are able to understand various words from others. I think the most important instrument is the eye that you have. It is the instrument. Just like the scientists use various instruments to see various things, you are using the eye as an instrument. This is very, very important point for you to understand. Depending upon your instrument, your view of this universe will change. Electrons and protons and so on will be floating around, and you will not see any of this that you are seeing with your naked eye, this normal eye. That universe will be very different. How come all of a sudden it has changed? Because the instrument has changed. So, what you witness, what you experience through five senses depend on the five senses. They are instruments using which you are seeing this world. This is very important one. And mind is the most important one. It collects all the information from all the five senses, and then it puts together, and then creates an impression, idea that through which you know that your name is such and such. You are born in this country, folks. This is earth. In the earth, you as a human being, divine beings, are born. No, why are you owning this? This is my country and that is your country. This is everybody's. You are divine being. You differentiate because of what you have what all these people who have lived in the past put in your mind, that instrument. That is why you are seeing this as your country and my country. This is a divine place where everybody can share, live peacefully, provided you have unconditional love. And that is the persevering, preserving, not persevering, preserving energy. Hindus worship Vishnu as a preserver, but they don't know what is preservation. Why is called preservation? He is in the central part. That is the golden light. His consort, so-called wife in your terminology, is Lakshmi. The reason why she is called Lakshmi is because it's gold. It's golden light. That's her body. That's her energy form. And that is the unconditional love that I've been talking about. And that is supposed to be persevere, bring together all of you. But you've forgotten that. On top of it, you put all kinds of divisions created by your mind. And you are saying that I am a Hindu, I am a Muslim, I am a Jew, I am a Buddhist, and so on. And this is India, my country, and that is Pakistan, is your country. Kashmir is where you are fighting. Why are you doing that? Because you have forgotten you are divine beings, which I'm going to be talking soon. So, one of the important points that I've been saying in this video, the second part is, which I've been saying for a long time, is that you're using your five senses as instruments to view this world. Those instruments, five instruments, is creating the universe that you are experiencing. Suppose all the five senses stop working. Have you wondered what will happen to you? No, you have not. You will be still existing. Why? Look at the child. The child has no mind yet. Her body is still not yet developed. She cannot see for a month or 2 months, even 1 year. Her eyesight is not developed. She looks at you, but the way that she looks at is very different from the way that a human being, normal grown-up human beings look at. Her five senses are not started working still fully, slowly developing. But still, she smiles unconditionally. She is joyful, or he is joyful. Love me. Where is that coming from? That's a divine part of you. That's why Hindus as well as Christians call you all gods. Only Muslims call human beings as slaves of Allah. No, the correct view is what you are is divine. That one undefinable energy. Okay, now let me ask you this question. Suppose you don't have any instrument at all. The eye is not there. The taste is not there. Hearing is not there, and so on. Will you be able to know yourself? Your mother will say, "Hey, your name is X. Your name is, let's say, let's take some name. Some name, I forgot. Suddenly, I'm running out of the names. Okay, your name is Raj. Let's say Raj. Raj is your name. You cannot hear, so you will not know that your name is Raj. Okay, and you will not know your mother because your eye is not working. Started working. Same way, all the five senses have not started working. At that time, can you describe yourself? Do you know yourself? There is no way that you will know yourself. You are, but you don't know who you are. How do you know who you are? Through your five senses and your mind. You collect various information about you, and you call them all as you, and then you are living. And then you are able to describe. All these gurus, they do with all their might, dedication, they sit in samadhi, they go into samadhi with all sincerity, and then they learn they have reached the samadhi state, and I am enlightened, they say. How will they know that they are enlightened? Through their mind. The very word enlightened is through their mind. Some people see Shiva, they say, I am Shiva, I am Shiva, and Shiva's Bhakta. How will they know? Through their mind. Without an instrument, will you be able to know that? Without the instrument of hearing, without the instrument of your eyes, without the instrument of your mind, will you ever know who you are? No. Think about that. If you have any question, ask me. You can never know about yourself. You are the eternal unknown in this universe. And you are born with the five senses plus mind, that is your body, to enjoy, experience the beauty of what this five senses plus mind shows, along with the others, loving them, sharing with them, coexisting with them, and so on. That is the main reason why you are born, to be happy, to be joyful, to be loving. But you have forgotten that. Important point is, you are the eternal unknown. You can, in other words, you don't have to use that name, eternal unknown. Then you will ask, oh, what about the eternal unknown that you have been talking about? Who created the three divine lights and so on? You will not know yourself. You are unknown. But you will have the power to smile. You will have the power to coexist with your five senses. You've forgotten that. You lost that. You are all one and the same. Some people call me as, they say as a kind of, I'm cheating. What is the name that they use? I've forgotten that. Am I cheating you? Am I getting you money? Am I cheating and getting money from you? Am I asking you to worship me? Am I saying I am your guru? I'm asking money from you? Nothing. I don't expect anything from you. But still I love you. The reason you and I are one and the same. We are different only in your body and your mind. Otherwise, you and I are one and the same. Understand this. Be happy. And go back and read that video. The one simple truth that liberates you. If you have any question, ask me. Learn to live unconditionally first at your home and with others, and be joyful. And that is what I want to talk to you. It is because you are divine already. You don't have to go and meditate and go to Samadhi to know you. Talk to you soon, folks.